testing testing。Hello， 大家好，我係 Bonobobo。咁今日咧會嚟玩黑相集灰冥界嘅應該會係最後一部分啦。呢一集咁希望可以玩到結局嘅。因為今日週五啦，咁再夜啲嘅時間，可能我會有事去忙嘅。如果冇忙嘅話咧，咁我就可能會開一開靈與阿之無女啦。但係聽聞 PC 版有好多人玩唔到嘅，然後官方嗰度就答話仲維修緊啦，或者叫我哋改個 N 卡嘅設定啊之類咁樣樣。總之我覺得呢次移植都幾多問題啦。咁所以睇下玩唔玩到。如果開唔到嘅話呢，或者因為我本身可能有事情呢，咁今日就真係會直播埋呢個灰冥界之後呢，咁就完噶啦。咁我哋事不宜遲啦，趕時間，希望唔需要重玩。咁我哋揀返獨自遊玩啦。
Seeing what I'm seeing?
Those mounds are made of cocoons. Thousands of them. If we set the charges there, they'll all burn.
Shit, they're hatching. We gotta move. Quick. Okay, listen up. We've been hit hard tonight. We lost brothers.
又係 Jason 去打戲，我覺得佢真係似 Leader 多過 Eric 同埋 Rachel 咯。同埋 Eric 同 Rachel 咧，好似都幾易死嘅。Jason 好似係會一路留到去比較後嘅時間，都睇得出邊個主角係比較重要少少。應該係 Salim 同 Jason 啦。
Takes a detonator. If I don't make it, Nick, hear me out. If I don't make it, I want you to blow those charges. Just don't go getting trigger happy on me.
Every step of the way, you keep in radio contact.
And if there's no radio signal?
Then I'll pop a flare. See it go up. You hit that detonator.
Quick and be safe. You hear me, buddy?
喂 ，Eric 佢拎個紫外光燈出嚟，以為佢要俾 Nick， 佢竟然佢拎完出嚟又收翻落去，咩意思啫？仲要特寫佢，真係好廢。我覺得唔係我玩到 Eric 咁廢，係佢本身設定就係咁廢。檢視睇唔清楚。上面仲有冇其他嘢？好，慢鏡運鏡呢，好有型。我覺得佢好似 Rachel 有啲表示唔要佢之後，佢先有啲自暴自棄。其實唔係我想噶，我本身諗住 Rachel 同 Nick 噶嘛。誒，佢跟住喺後面，頂！哎呀， 唔係好記得 Nick 邊度受傷添，佢會唔會有影響呢？因為上次嗰個醫療包呢 Nick 同 Salim 個關係好，所以佢係直接俾咗 Salim 用嘅。我希望 Salim 可以救佢。啊！shit！ 哇！點解突然之間好似變爛咗咁嘅？好似都冇事喎。仲有機會，仲有機會。認真啲先，唔好亂講嘢。
It's getting kind of hairy down there, brother. Why don't you ditch the rest of those charges and head back?
Look at that, man. It's the mud road.
It's too
大本營梗係炸鳩咗佢啦，即係我唔知你可唔可以令俾佢生存到，試下先啦。
I'm going for it.
唔得再重玩。但係我覺得佢啲彈藥夠炸咁多個咩？我覺得炸唔晒喎。
Oh no.
What is it?
There are too many. He's a dead man.
Sweet baby Jesus.
Wait! What will warning him do now?
Salim 做咩啊？做無啦啦唔警告人啊？你同人哋嗰啲情義咧？
Hey, how's it looking up there?
我會話俾佢知都冇乜所謂啦。
You know he won't make it. Let him finish his work.
但係我唔覺得話俾佢知佢會唔做喎，佢已經入咗去啦。
He won't even feel it when it comes.
嚇！真係
It's clear, Nick. You're all clear.
嚇！唔警告佢啊！頂，
Good to hear. Placing charges now.
可能係之前啲選項影響到啊。係，睇嚟我要靠自己啦。佢唔好突然要我左棘就得啦。喂，呢個望落好似好簡單嘅，其實玩嗰陣時好勁緊張喎。咁呢個就係我覺得我要重嚟，唔得唔得唔得唔得！啊頂啊！唉，冇想象中簡單咯呢個。死啦！會唔會嘥好多時間喺呢一 part？點解會係 Rachel 啊？定係 要往下拉。再入啦，睇下先。勇區。哎，有啊！但係死啦 ！Nick 幫咗 Salim 喎，但係 Salim 後面嗰個態度好似放棄咗 Nick 喎已經。我都擔心後面 Salim 會唔會佢哋，即係如果 Nick 呢度有玩過嘅話，佢哋會唔會去救 Nick 嘅喎？如果唔會嘅話，又要衝埋，跟住俾阿 Nick 撤退算啦。但會唔會搞到後面我哋走唔到咧？死啦，都好難講。吓？我哋 lost 咗 Rachel 咩
？Plant charges on as many of those clusters as possible and then detonate them remotely. Second those charges go off, we haul out.
咪先，搞咩啊？呢個記錄唔通係我琴日唔係咁啊嘛？即係一定要由觀星玩起喎。啊！唉，喂，佢呢個保存記錄方法真係令人好困擾複雜喎。我又要將 Rachel 救返佢，不過好彩呢一 part 唔係好耐，可能15分鐘啦。唉，煩，真係煩。我琴晚喺度玩乜嘢呢？一個心跳失敗咗就冇啦又。
We need a plan.
Fuck those things up and get the fuck out.
Good plan.
Sergeant K, what do we got left?
So we got 8 clips of 556 FMJ, 3 40mm high X rounds, a couple of 9mm pistols, 4 clips between them. We'll make that work. Huh. Plus 2 phosphor rounds. And 1 block of composition C4.
佢好似如果要揀翻勇區嘅話，要往下拉，頂真係會揀錯。
All in is not enough.
We also got this.
It's old, unpredictable.
We work with what we got.
Our fuses are shot, but we can use the C4 to detonate them. Let's just hope they still pack a punch.
The vampires come from those cocoons. You saw how many there were in that vault? There could be thousands in there.
Should we blow them up? Burn as many of those motherfuckers as we can and head for the surface. What do you think, Sergeant?
Ooh.
I'm not gonna allow him to carry a pistol.
We are way past that point now, ma'am. We stand together as one. Still got that med kit. Now'd be a good time to use it.
It's looking pretty late. I can only patch up 1 person. Press back home would have a field day with this.
Looks like our explorer friends are here too. We should search this place before we move out.
咁上次第4 part 睇嘅人可以直接 skip 咗佢。
Got it.
應該我個第4 part 可以 delete 咗佢，又係要重玩。
How confident are you that they'll work?
They'll work. This thing with you, me, and
Forget it, Nick.
I'm just saying.
Don't. Keep your head clear of everything but the task ahead. It's the only way we'll live.
.因為上一集已經睇過啦，就拎完就 skip 咗佢。唔知佢會唔會，如果我重玩，佢係當我冇收藏定點啊？扮電喎，C 嗰個係咪又同嗰個 American Horror Story 一樣呢？少啊！
Any juicy gossip?
It belonged to Mary Hodgson. Of all the topics she wrote about, one thing stood out more than the rest.
What's that?
She wanted to go home.
Mary's not the only one, is she?
Over here. I found something.
陣間再講，行一圈先。
What I wouldn't give to see daylight again.
Daylight and a cold one.
頂啊！呢次同 Jason 講嘢，佢都仲係會射我。
It's out in the open, right? It's for the best. But regardless of everything else, secrets keep you safe.
The bones of this temple are drenched in blood. We have set foot on an uncharted shore and roused something ancient and wicked. A blasphemy that comes in indescribable shapes and forms. For eons we lived as children in this world, unaware of the horrors that slumber beneath our feet. Now we have blindly thrown open the gates to madness. I fear being taken, but I must do what I must. We must seal this place for eternity, for all mankind. Mary, I'm sorry.
陣間睇下可唔可以係用佢去再開個新記錄先，要睇清楚個時間。唉。
None of them made it out alive.
同埋我好憎佢呢個冇得跑。
Here, let me help you.
It's fine.
I've done it before.
I've done it many times since.
Sorry.
Rachel, wait. I'm sorry. You always were better at changing this thing than I was.
If you need me, I'm here for you.
It's singing.
there's meaning here.
It's a language formed from chords, musical scales, sonics. Mary was a pianist. She deciphered it. She thought these carvings represented the stars. Do you see? It's Cetus, the whale.
We're a long way from the night sky.
It's a mystery. According to the journal, there was only one scale of sound in the device. But Mary was studying it alone. I think there may be another. I'm going to need your help.
What can I do?
This console is too big to operate single-handedly.
Hả? 我屌佢輕咗啊！我撳咗佢又要我再撳多次。唉，呢度玩過好多次啦，已經駕輕就熟。
Mary believed that these creatures were once peaceful. Their language was one of music. How could they not feel emotion? Then a tragedy fell upon them. Their great empire collapsed. Their music fell silent, and they turned on each other. What happened? Sickness? Madness? What turned them from architects into killers? Whatever it is, it twisted them. Now they're creatures of hate. Animals. Dead things. No one left to kill. So they slept. And they waited. They waited for us.
Shit. Rachel! Rachel? Rachel! 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 Rachel. Rachel, look at me.
She has it. Inside her.
Sorry. They came from the stars. This isn't their home. It's an ark.
Do something! She's turning into one of them! Please, Rachel, you have to hold on!
It's killing me.
I'll put her out of her misery. Hold her the fuck down.
We can still save her.
There's gotta be a way we can't lose her.
There's no other way. Hold her down.
You gonna give up on her like you gave up on Clarice?
Jason. Don't do it.
點解害怕會上升？
I have to put you down.
It's me. Jason. Please, put down the gun. You were going to shoot me? The hell were you thinking?
I was the only one that was thinking. Wait, may I suggest something?
佢話自己有用腦，但係 Celine 先係真係用腦嗰個，笑死咗。
It keeps the flesh alive, but it stops the aging.
Jason 其實由頭到尾都係冇乜腦，好衝動。然後 Eric 係個腦係完全冇喐過咁樣 feel。
Are you for real?
That's crazy. We don't know anything about it.
It could stop her from transforming. The cocoon will keep her safe until we return with help. It's our only hope.
喐手。
Just do it. Anything to stop this.
There's no more time. Maybe we can burn the infection out of her.
I'll do it. She's dying.
都仲係想再講一次 ，Eric 你早啲拎出嚟，我哋可以慳15分鐘。睇咁多次都仲係好惡心。
That was inside me. I'm gonna kill that fucking thing.
我哋應該係數落嚟，咩先？1、2、3，好似係第3個呢度。誒，唔係咩？定係一定要睇3個，跟住佢就會跌落嚟？我屌佢係強制你要睇3個窿咯，真係好嘥時間。終於，睇下先有冇得新 record？ 睇下先，而家個時間係29號19點23分啊！睇清楚 record 先，再入。咦？佢呢個勇區仲係計我19點04喎。 睇先，小心啲。古怪，冇得揀，繼續睇下陣間有冇得揀先。我哋喺 Nick 落去嗰陣時，睇下有冇得記錄。
You seeing what I'm seeing?
Those mounds are made of cocoons. Thousands of them. If we set the charges there, they'll all burn.
Shit, they're hatching. We gotta move. Quick. Okay, listen up. We've been hit hard tonight. We lost brothers. But now, it's time to get some payback. We plant charges on as many of those clusters as possible and then detonate them remotely. Second those charges go off, we haul ass to the exit. If luck is on our side, we'll do more than fry a few vampires. Create a diversion.
If we die here, at least we'll take some of those bastards down with us.
Okay. Who's going to place the dynamite?
Alright, fuck it. I'll do it.
You're crazy. We'll do it together.
Nah, the more of us down there, the more chances we'll get seen. Take the detonator. If I don't make it,
Nick!
hear me out. If I don't make it, I want you to blow those charges. Just don't go getting trigger happy on me.
Every step of the way, you keep in radio contact.
And if there's no radio signal?
Then I'll pop a flare. See it go up, you hit that detonator.
Quick and be safe. You hear me, buddy?
I can't make it out. There! There's one ahead of him. His left.
Nick, the cocoons are hatching ahead of you. You gotta move fast.
First dynamite is down. Over.
都係冇，哇！26分4分鐘前嘅記錄。佢仲未有勇區可以俾我揀喎。
Make it out. There! There's one ahead of him. To his left.
Nick, the cocoons are hatching ahead of you.
嗰個咩嚟㗎？
You gotta move fast.
睇唔到。
First dynamite is down. Over.
Which way? Left or right?
move. 誒，撳咗先。哇，仲有。但係前面好似冇撳都冇乜嘢喎，係後面呢度麻煩，唔知要撳幾多10次。我揀簡單模式嘅，如果困難模式佢可能無啦啦會要我撳左鍵咁樣，暫時都好似冇要我撳左鍵。
Look at that, man. It's the mother.
It's too far.
啊，睇下有冇得記錄。佢冇，連呢個即時記錄都冇俾我，又要我再撳多次，好神奇喎嗰啲，唔知佢點判定到底幾時先至會記錄，好煩，冇得自動記錄。唔係冇得手動記錄，都係冇。點解？一定要有人死咗我先可以揀勇區嘅？頂你個肺！唉，真係又要咁一次，我撲佢個街！冇嘢。呢係前少少嘅劇情，如果佢仲要我再讀多次，我真係想死。要集中精神，集中精神。什麼？後面就好困難啦，哥。
Oh no. What is it? There are too many. Is it that man?
Sweet baby Jesus.
Wait! What will warning him do now? There is no way out.
其實佢提唔提示佢都係要撳嗰度噶啦。
Hey, how's it looking up there?
佢後面都會知㗎。唉，驚話成熟。 佢呢啲特質真係有時好古怪，勁多位可以吐槽。即係佢前嗰幾集都係嗰啲咧好美式 B 級片咧，係勁多嘢可以吐槽。但係我覺得呢集已經算係比較合理少少。
You're all clear.
Good to hear. Placing charges now.
佢話唔安全都係要放炸彈㗎啦。哇！嚟啦，仆街！瓜瓜，真係頂你個肺！又嚟！哇！呢度唔可以讓我玩困難，真係會死，會死 N 次。哇！咩事？佢好似置身死於度外啦！我仆街！嚟啦！哇！哇！哇！勁生化危機嗰啲電影 feel 咧，擔住支煙跟住放炸彈咁嘅 feel。冇特寫喎，通常真係死嗰陣時係有特寫嘅喎，都係行嘔心路線。我頂 Rachel 同 Eric 到底喺後面做咩㗎？完全冇佢兩個戲份，而家無啦啦又上線。
I'm sorry.
嗱，我就知，但係無啦啦，呢個距離好奇怪，佢離個炸彈咁近，居然冇炸到佢。咁放嚟做咩咧？應該勁多嗰啲吸血鬼都冇炸到。Eric 收佬，我哋救人啊頂
Is it Nick?
！No 。如果關係動得太差，會唔會喺呢度答 no 啊？你竟然俾我大陸冇。Celine 不動啦 ，Celine！ 哦，他話了，哎呀，係咪呢度會死啊？好似之前睇到個泥板係咁樣噶喎。哇！仲識拎手指槍。佢呢種係有啲智能嘅喎，冇好似吸血鬼嗰啲咁。喂，踩住佢，踩住佢！哦，耶耶！果然上年教場，我哋嘅第一大主角。哇！我哋殺咗幾多隻？好似4、5隻咯。唉，一人一支鐵筆。 打咪好咯，拎支槍都唔知有乜用。Go go go！ 誒，依家又可以直接踩嗰啲包子嘅。哦，喂，你呢個，喂，有輕機吓，做乜抌咗佢啊？做乜抌咗佢啊？仆街！Eric 你真係截腦殘嘅喎，又話收可以用，跟住拎出嚟照一下又冇咗。唉，你收個屁咩？仲要抌咗佢？已經係計鐵筆第二有用嘅嘢，居然抌咗佢，我真係服咗佢。如果管理員模式咧，我唔想救 Eric， 你走咗死咗就算啦，廢物嚟嘅簡直都。啊！又要救翻Salim。頂 Nick， 你同Salim到底係點？前面又互相幫助，你又幫佢包紮，依家人哋啱啱救完你，你又話唔要人咯，哇！真係仆你個街。不能見死不救。
Salim is one of us now. Marines don't leave their own behind. You hear me, Salim?
If I don't make that, tell my son I did everything I could.
Tell him yourself. I'm coming to get you.
行啦，行啦，行啦！啊，得 Jason 去救。哇！你三條友真係仆街嚟噶喎！你三個去玩嗰啲咩三個戀扮家家酒算啦，真係廢啊！誒，插佢！好彩唔使對準就可以撳，如果唔係我驚唔夠時間。斬將，其實我覺得可能Salim自己一個都得，未必需要人救。不過我哋要上演兄弟情話。喂！點樣？嚟啦！哇，刺激！Salim，掟過去！哇！轉身！哇，再抄！哇，型爆！啊！如果一刻兵個個都咁好打，美軍打唔過。屌老狗！點啊？呢三個人真係睇到好激氣啊！唉，搞到我前面仲花咁多時間救你三條友，真係下次唔撚理你三個，我同Salim兩個人走算。真係睇到把鬼火。
Man, that was unfucking believable. Those things were all over us. Me and Salim busted through them like it was the last down of the goddamn Super Bowl.
但好似都唔係好多隻啫喎，係咪因為前面叻炸咗？就係打兩隻就救到。
Not out of the woods yet. What I see in front of me, you're the best. Fuck that. Best of the best. We will get home.
We will get home.
Hoorah!
哇！我想睇下有冇得儲存。 但係依家儲存好似都冇乜用喎，難得我打過咗，我睇下有冇得揀先。依家過晒，日光，永遠忠誠古怪，永遠忠誠重勇我以為永遠忠誠應該係 Jason 去救嗰度嘅，咁呢個古怪其實都好長下喎，觀星室道到重勇嗰個區好似都係呢一塊，然後日光我哋好似上到去繼續，咁都好長下喎段，頂啊！啲段落太長，如果佢可以，即係就算佢唔俾人 skip 佢15分鐘翻一段咁樣樣，咁俾人可以上翻轉頭玩都方便啲啊嘛。同埋如果讀新紀錄咧，好似係冇得單獨揀章節，因為之前試過會褪翻後，咁好煩咯，次次又要重新玩過。咩事？ Hello? Anyone here?
Come on. We go together.
我乜都睇唔到。哇！你咁好壓力嘅 ？Chris，又換翻 Rachel。Eric， 點解佢兩個個樣咁搞笑？踢佢！天殘腳，Rachel次次都係用腳搞掂啲嘢。哎呀，晨早你同人哋補一槍咪冇嘢咯，又要放棄人，又要留人喺嗰度，都唔知做乜春。應該冇啦嘛？哇冧咯喎，好似《盜墓迷城》第一集咁樣。嚇，擒到上去咩？佢隻腳都好光滑㗎喎，我有樓梯。手呢度飛到上去，係咪呀？勾唔勾到啊？你唔好恰我，唔識攀山喎。我覺得有啲唔係咁合理。超好笑！哇，5點52分終於上返嚟，佢連個頭髮都紅埋。
We made it. Soak up those rays, guys. Soak it all up.
唉，終於。
You still with me, buddy? We got two alive. They're fucking ready.
我諗順便應該要走先㗎喎，如果唔係佢俾美軍捉到，好似都幾麻煩。即係就算佢哋幫佢解釋，上頭未必會聽㗎嘛。 5分鐘。
We got back up again. We beat the enemy.
你走啦 ，Celine， 你仲喺度笑。
I forgot how bright it is out here.
You think those shepherds are still around here? I could use a cold one.
I must return.
陣間地震又諗翻落去搞笑，
You must be worried about me.
仲去揾牧羊人飲翻杯啤酒。哦，吓咁啱係咪啊？
Not again.
千年一遇，應該百年一遇嘅，差唔多。哦，真係飛咗上嚟，走啊！
Inside! Get inside! Now! We stay out here! We die!
頂5分鐘應該就得啦啩？
Shore up the defenses! Lock this place down tight!
有冇用啊？呢啲好似好仲殘過下面嗰啲石柱同埋石門喎，點頂啊？
How long until the damn eclipse passes?
6 minutes, Max. We just need to hold out. This is way too long.
我都覺得太耐啦。
Moon,
點樣吹月亮快啲？
we're breaking in time.
啊！呢度要小心小心小心！拉屎啊！我唔想重打。啊！捉住捉住捉住！有冇地下室啊？唔係喎，本身如果佢哋安靜啲，好似啲吸血鬼都唔會好聽到㗎。
Shit. It's my last flip.
Anyone got any more bright ideas?
咁啱，咁啱有彈藥係咪啊？邊度㗎？啊？哦！
Flares? Where's the ammo?
屌你 Rachel！你嗌要子彈就有子彈㗎啦咩？即係公主病。哇！好型啊！呢個咪 Avenger 個經典畫面。哇！佢個突然型到加50分咁樣。哦，要撳乜嘢 ？Tell me, tell me, tell me。哎，塞落佢口度。頭先好似冇紅點，太暗啦，睇唔到係咪紅點。哎呀！哇！誒，我差啲講錯，太緊張啦！我成日好擔心係咪突然之間要我對準定係點樣樣 ？Slim，耶！戰神嚟啦，殺3件，人哋殺1件，我哋殺3件。哎呀！喂，做乜啦？變差咗嘅你個棍呢？你唔好就係攞刀啊！哇，勁型啦 Jason 呢個畫面。哎，係咪因為鐵筆係雙手武器？佢一隻手 攞仙女棒嗰陣時，呢個就攞唔到個鐵筆啊，搞笑。係。嚇！做乜啦？又跌親啊！唉，太人嚟啦！太人嚟啦！好似如果想睇直接全滅嘅話，呢度重玩就得嘅啦。陣間睇下有冇得讀翻去。如果有就玩，冇就下次先。啲音樂都好刺激啊！唔會突然有啲好古怪嘅音樂出嚟，或者音效。啊，天都光！嗰啲好似喺上面俾太陽燒焦會變成柱。吓？點解神雕仲跟埋出嚟啊？你匿埋一邊都好啊。而家變咗戰俘喎。同埋我 search 咗，好似係，因為我前面揀嗰陣時，好似係冇嗌空中支援嘅，但係唔知點解佢哋有嗰2分鐘落到，跟住連上鏈都一齊接走。我記得佢嗰個攻略嗰度話，如果冇嗌空中支援，上鏈可以自己走噶嘛？點解咁奇怪
？The mind is its own place. And in itself can make a heaven of hell, a hell of heaven. Bravo! It appears your charges have emerged from their hell in one piece, although this ordeal will continue to haunt them for the rest of their lives.
定係要其他人都死晒咧，跟住得返順鏈。跟住就冇事咧。
Rest assured, wherever it is, you'll find it extremely hard to leave. Until the next time.
佢出面有一個占星塔喎。嗰個好似係美國、埃及同好似法國嗰啲地方都有。佢係咪暗示緊自己喺華盛頓 ？Miller 都布魯克斯。
On the flight. How's it going with the analysis team?
4 of the ISG units survived. They're being debriefed through here. Shall we?
After you. And the entities?
Like nothing we've seen before. Kolchak Jason, First Lieutenant, Marine Force Recon.
The best of the best, huh?
Or so they advertised.
Fuck! Now how many times do I have to keep telling you the same damn story?
I understand. However, CENTCOM needs to iron out any irregularities.
極度官僚主義。
Such as why you allied with an enemy combatant?
You weren't fucking there! Those things were ripping us to shreds. I don't give a damn who it was. We needed all the help we could get. I stepped back into that hell to save Celine. And that man was worth 5 of you people. Semper fucking 5!
好似如果唔夠上啲，應該呢度啲對話都會有啲唔同，好似 Until Dawn 咁樣。
Republican Guard, if you can believe it. Must have made a hell of an impression for Kolchak to go back for him.
I'm dying to meet this guy.
I am not answering any more questions until I see my son.
That's not how we do things around here.
You don't have a clue. Jason came back for me. What does that tell you? Down there, this damn war of yours was over.
I'd like to talk more about the entities.
The vampires.
I'm finding it very hard to believe that you killed those things with that.
Untie me, and I'll show you how I did it.
The analysis team are still pulling specimens from the site. It's carnage down there.
They used dynamite?
We don't know how they got their hands on it.
No, I'm done. I told you already. It was a city, a goddamn city full of those things. There were cocoons down there. Fucking thousands of them.
How many organisms were still alive down there?
Too many. Overall's sake, they're all fucking burdened.
This is like Winterfold all over again.
Uh-huh. Ah, and here we have Colonel Eric King, our in-house genius. He definitely got more than he bargained for.
Everything you know about biology just went up in smoke. These things, they're advanced. They're stronger than us, more intelligent than us. If you want to get ahead of this, you need to start taking me seriously.
None of us doubt the severity of the situation, Colonel. A number of people have died.
I made it out alive. And I'm going to make sure those things stay buried in that hellhole where they belong.
Let's move on to Kalis.
Oh, 原來我 save 咗救咗 Maven， 所以就會有空中支援啊！仆街啊！
You need to get your damn priorities straight. Those things are still down there. What are you doing about them?
There will be plenty of time to talk things through. Right now, I suggest you count your blessings that you came through the other side. It's nothing short of a miracle that you survived down there.
I learned not to rely on anyone but myself. I was stronger than them all.
We'll be back shortly.
They still on for next Sunday?
黐孖筋，咁多人救 Rachel， 跟住佢話佢勁過所有人。
I'll never get used to this job.
Why would you want to?
At least this one was localized.
Small blessings.
So, what do you make of it all?
Doesn't matter what I think. Only thing that matters is controlling the flow of information. As far as the world knows, not a damn thing happened here.
哇！如果跳過，如果
You wanna know what it means to be a killer?
哇咁樣，我要喺我試下揾個時間玩管理員模式先，跟住唔叫空中支援，然後唔夠 Maven 啦，唔夠 Maven， 咁就睇下有冇其他結局。 咁呢次睇下有冇全面結局先，然後管理模式再睇下冇空中支援有冇其他結局。
To hear them pleading, begging. That's true art. That's what you have to be, an artist. I've left my mark on the world. Have you? 下一集係疏嚟喎，嗰啲咩成就啊，咩完成條件嗰啲就應該我就唔會玩啦。太花時間，最主要係因為佢冇得手動記錄咧，又冇得跳過劇情咧，所有嘢重玩太嘥時間啦。睇下成就先。設定。查看其他遊戲，特別收錄，唔知有咩呢？哦，有專訪，佢啲記錄係咪我哋中間睇到嗰啲黑白片呢？睇下呢個先。Ashley Tisdale 係咪扮 Rachel 嗰個
Rachel and I, we know each other.
Sir?
The queen bitch you're referring to is his wife. Nice work, hotshot.
Ashley Tisdale, welcome. Now, Ashley plays Rachel in Supermassive Games' Dark Pictures Anthology.
個下巴原來係勁似啊
All right, Ashley, what can you tell me about your character?
My character, Rachel, is a CIA operative, and it is taken place in 2003 in the Gulf War, and she is on a mission to find chemical weapons, so she's pretty badass.
Wow. This is your first time doing a video game.
This is my first time, yeah.
Wow. So how does that process compare to maybe the
好似都拍過好多電視劇同埋電影，我覺得佢好眼熟，但係一時噏唔出佢到底拍過邊幾部。哦，動畫配音。
With that, because you're in a studio all day and it's like you and the script and then also like some of the other characters, but it's just like kind of going through it really fast versus, you know, one scene on a TV show or a movie could take like an hour to 2 hours. So you're constantly going through it. It's a really long process, but it's cool. It's different. You're wearing like heavy machinery on your head and it's like getting all of your facial expressions. So it's pretty crazy.
You can just be like completely like so muscular with it.
我覺得 facial expression 咧，佢捕捉呢一樣嘢，佢個技術我覺得係 OK 嘅。但係我覺得如果業界入面做得最好，應該係之前嗰個底特律變人。咁我都可能遲啲有時間會玩嘅，因為佢都出咗 PC 版。
But I don't spend a lot of time on it like I would another script, like either with a movie or a TV, because it's the same thing of how I approach animations, is that I know when I'm here, I'm going to be with the director and they're going to have me do it like multiple different ways because there is multiple different directions the character can go. So if I were to fully
佢隔離嗰個邊個嚟㗎？點解我睇唔出嘅？佢睇下你嗰個男到底係邊個嚟
and I want to feel free to like be able to have them say, do it more sympathetic and do it more angry. And so I kind of don't fully prepare. I just know who the character is, and as long as I know the intention of what I'm saying, then I'm good.
What is it?
The guy who served me. I don't know.
哦，呢個就 Eric， 但 Eric 個樣好似唔係好似喎。
Like you around these parts very often, especially one that showered.
Eric 個英味冇咗。
Any series or film is just that one linear path for your character,
Yeah.
and with this you have the option of
There's
living out
many
the
different arcs.
multiple. Yeah, how do you kind of keep it all straight or keep a continuity with your character through all that?
Honestly, I don't even remember. I think it's just obviously relying on the director and the guys at Supermassive. They're
見到佢哋排排坐咁搞笑嘅。
storyline, and so it's just heavily trusting them.
有冇得睇其他人啊？我想睇佢哋原本個樣係點樣。
Like there's just so many different areas that it can go, and I could die in one of the things, and I could become a vampire. I can like live. It's just like it's so crazy how opposite.
It's got to be interesting too to think that someone's gonna like play you in a game and then maybe you'll die or you'll live or you'll like the people will be in control of your future.
I know. I think it's gonna be really crazy just seeing my face on like the character. Like that's gonna be so wild. It's so crazy how far video games have come. It's so much more cinematic and like the movies that it's pretty wild. It's like beautiful to watch, but it's gonna be crazy.
同埋佢本人個眼其實都幾靈下，唔知點解個遊戲入面要做到佢隻眼好似死魚眼咁樣款，勁想打佢嘅其實。
Bitten by a vampire or buried alive?
Oof. Yeah, bitten by a vampire.
Oh, really?
Well, then you get to live forever, so.
啊，女人果然係會揀呢一樣。
That element of it. Things that you've shot so far. Do you have a favorite scene?
I think my favorite scene would have to be probably early on between Rachel and her husband. It's a flashback, and it's them in the car, and it's a moment in time that kind of changes.
你演嗰個角色點都要吹捧嗰個角色嘅。
Really shows who Rachel was and how it changed her to become who she is today. There's just so much happening in the game that it's just like a moment where it's just like really kind of stripped down and one-on-one, and I think it's a really beautiful scene.
What is it?
The guy who served me, I don't know, he was looking at me pretty strange.
My sole objective, Rach, is to make you happy. Doesn't matter where we are or what we're going through, I'll always put a smile on your face. See? I told you.
So how do you get into that? Because I feel like, it's sometimes it's such a sudden change from one scene to the next. So how do you kind of really get into that moment so quickly?
I think how we've done it is that we would start off with the earlier stuff. So it's kind of like you're building to the bigger pieces. And usually the end of the day, we'll have like the biggest stuff, whether that's us like screaming and fighting, because it obviously drains us and our vocals. So, they know to kind of like have us do the whole like action stuff at the very end of the day.
They're breaking through the perimeter.
You got any bright ideas? Now's the time.
Really odd of being like, okay, now we're gonna be sweet, and now we're gonna be screaming.
It's
and
hard to
go dying,
backwards.
And then you're gonna be back alive again, and this is a touching moment, and you're gonna die. Yeah, the first time is gonna be like a strange experience, kind of going off on your own and acting out that kind of separate.
Yeah, it's definitely a very interesting process to watch, and it's different from anything I've ever done.
Has it been hard to navigate doorways with the camera on? Like, do you find
Oh, no, I take them off right away.
Okay.
Anytime I can get a break, because it is a heavy thing, and so it's just like most of the time I'm sitting on the couch with it like holding the helmet up, because it's like, it's like a weight on your head. So it's pretty crazy.
It's expensive equipment. You don't want to like bang it on a door frame.
No.
Well, now that they've got you in the game, they can put you in anything.
I know. I'm so excited because I've never been able to play something like this.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's good. Cool.
Thank you.
The creature has powerful claws and fangs formed from hardened, unidentifiable tissue. 2 of the incisors appear grossly malformed and discolored. Blood is like nothing I've seen.
We always like to base our stories in some sort of real-world truth, a piece of folklore or a piece of mythology. With vampires, obviously, there's so much to choose from cultures all the way around the world. So rather than pick one
即係佢每一樣都有參考少少嘅，我都覺得係。
of those legends together in some way. So we had an idea for a creature that lives underneath the ground and emerges every few years. Our vampire is actually an alien parasite. It invades a host body. The creatures that you see in House of Ashes, the winged demonic creatures, were actually once an intelligent race of cosmic nomads traveling through the stars on this big generation ship. They somehow picked up this alien parasite and it ravaged through their crew, and their ship went out of control and crash landed into prehistoric Earth, where it was buried under the ground in what is now the Zagros Mountains. Being a parasite, this alien slug needs to find a host body, a living body or a recently dead one. Once it invades that body, it grows inside it, killing the host if host is still alive. And its tendrils reach out into the host's brain and hijack its central nervous system, sort of reanimating it.
重新活化。哦，佢咁樣解釋就好清楚啦。哦，原來呢套係 Maven 寫，我冇玩到呢一 part， 好似好正喎。佢成個人好似俾人縮鳩，跟住搶咗落去咁樣咯。
We wanted to show the viewer different forms of the creature and make them think that initially it's a demon, then they think that it's a vampire, and then finally the revelation that it's an alien.
So just to explain where the parasites have come to infect some of our game characters, this shows a game character who's going through different stages, is infected, starts to affect the character, and there's a final look from that where the fangs are coming through the skull. So that's one of the developments of how our classic vampire is actually a host. Another example of that is an Akkadian warrior who's been taken over by the parasite, and again the fangs have come through, the vines are poking through the head.
咦，我哋都冇睇到呢一 part 喎，點解嘅？
The skin is dying, the parasite is trying to grow within. But we progress that into looking at the
因為我哋嗰個係嗰個奴隸啊嘛，俾人捉起嗰個。
the head design. So we've got a very animalistic head here, but also we've got the fangs. These fangs are coming from the parasite that's within, so the fangs are coming.
睇嚟係開頭我冇咁啱，跟住係呢個戰士死咗先嘅，所以我哋玩嗰陣時係嗰個副提人將我哋，然後嗰個阿卡德人就俾人固定咗喺嗰個液體入面啊。如果倒翻轉就俾阿卡德人最後死嘅話，可能就唔同啦，將我哋。可以管理員模式再玩嗰陣時睇下啲錢冇失手。
It's always good to base at least some of it on anatomy that we recognise, and that provides a foundation for the vampire. It's bipedal and human in its structure, but we've just changed things, tweaked them, made them a bit more alien. So, for example, the ribs joined together at the sternum to form a rib cage, but we've expanded it out quite a lot, and some of the ribs are fused together to make bony plates. It's just to suggest that it's had a very different evolution from a human. We tried a version with human-style legs, but in the end, we went for a dog-type leg. It just made it more creature-like and more threatening. And we added bird-like talons on the toes, just to give it some natural weapons and make it into a predator. We didn't want to focus too much on bat reference, because we were trying to steer away a bit from the classic bat-like vampire. We did go for 2 sets of bat-like wings. One of the shots in the game is of the vampire jumping down from above, backlit with its wings out in an attack pose. And when we saw that pose, we decided to add an extra set of wings attached at the hip joint. It just really helped that silhouette.
The environment is very interesting because they can use not just the floor, they can fly as well. They can walk on the walls, but they've got claws. So imagine something really interesting in a cave where you've got creatures coming towards you, from every angle. I think that visually is something impactful and very interesting to look at, and scary.
One of the interesting parts is the finding of those nuances and details that really bring the character to life. How does it move? How does it behave and act? We had motion capture, and then we had the more traditional computer animation keyframing. On the motion capture side, there were a variety of different setups that we tested. We had arm extensions, and then we had various different leg stilts that our creature actor used. But what was apparent when filming this was that it really limited his movement. So in the end, we decided not to use any of that, and he just performed himself. Basically, this gave him the freedom to really express that physicality in acting and gesture.
They react to sound like bats. They hear you. They hunt you.
The vampires have these head plates, these bony kind of gristly structures on their heads that click and vibrate, kind of like a bat's echolocation. They're used to survey environments and to locate prey. We went through a lot of different iterations, and we tried a lot of different things. Like I think I sampled keyboards and mouse clicks, and then used a scooter fender and a wet trainer, and it made this organic, clicky, squeaky sound.
呢啲咧做呢個電影音效咧，我覺得勁好玩，即係佢哋會用各式各樣嘅嘢去裝扮出嚟咯。好多電影嗰啲嘅嗰啲製作特輯咧，你見佢嗰啲音效玩咧係，你會覺得好好玩嘅。
But none of them quite fit right. But once we put them all together and like layer them all together on top of each other, then it started to actually work as a holistic, organic thing.
Something entirely new to House of Ashes, which is a classic horror movie trope, is the vampire point of view shots, which we use a very wide lens and we use some perspective distortion on those shots, which helps sell the power and hunger of the vampires as they're chasing the soldiers, and it helps make the soldiers feel very small and very weak. And doing so, it also helps us as the player realise that these vampires are inhuman, and that when we're watching what they're doing, they're bouncing off of walls and they're climbing on the ceilings and flying. At any time in the game, the players could be running through an endless maze of tunnels, and we use very tight shots on these with a lot of handheld, a lot of tilt again, to emphasise this claustrophobicness and this tension and not being able to see what's chasing them. And it's in complete contrast then to later on in the game where we see these grand environments that they uncover, which could be a temple, a city, or things like that, that we have these wide shots that really sit still and just let the player soak in that environment.
哇！一開始咧自己操作嗰陣時，嗰啲近鏡真係太近啦，我覺得。如果係動畫嗰陣時，佢演緊嗰陣時近鏡，我覺得係冇乜問題。
More than a challenge is the fun to do it because it's not like a real creature. You can
係咪啊
in a way that you can use your imagination to make it more interesting.
We're facing an enemy we know zero about, an enemy of unknown size on their home turf. Sucks to be us.
我哋睇下佢嗰個記錄係咪遊戲睇到嗰啲？如果係嘅話咧，我哋就翻去睇下有冇得玩全滅嘅記錄啦吓。睇呢個先。
September the 24th, 1945.
係喎，睇過噶咯喎。遊戲睇過我哋就算啦。啊，有得彈翻出嚟，咁就返回。啊，仲有我哋收集到嗰啲嘢。 誒，有一個我哋未睇到喎。秘密仲爭3個喎，4個有爭咁多咩？睇下呢個，如果下次再玩呢個。玩管理模式唔知收唔收集得晒，呢度秘密都爭幾個，1、2、21、20、37、47、44、50個都唔係爭好多。多數都係文件嘢嚟。遭布雷肖夫人殺害，血液被吸乾。哦，好慘。呢度繼續會點啊？應該係上返嚟嘅 ，suppose 係。已經結局咯。氹返後，氹返後啊！我想退出。
Good flight? Oh, shit movie, shit meal, no leg room.
They cram me in the back.
Yeah.
By the toilets.
Nice.
強制刪咗佢。
But fucking muffins.
Did you read the brief?
On the flight. How's it going with the analysis team?
我強制刪咗佢，再開多次。佢動畫呢啲唔俾跳就算啦，退出都唔得，救命！佢最後呢 part 冇得退出。好彩有得揀新漫位啦，梗係。點解係呢度啊？又要打多次克里斯。如果呢度 Rachel 同 Eric 死咗會點？算啦，去最後睇佢哋點死，跟住再睇多次。笑死咗！咁我呢度全程就，過咗呢度我就唔使再撳啲咩嘢。
Damn it. Shit, I never should have let her go.
You never should have brought her here.
We made it. Soak up those rays, guys. Soak it all up.
You still with me, buddy? We got two alive. Very fucking ready to go home, Marines here.
Dropkick to Coyote 2. Radio check. Over.
This is Rhino 1-5. Solid copy. We're 5 minutes from your position. Where the hell have you guys been? Over.
We got back up again. We beat the enemy.
I forgot how bright it is out here.
You think those shepherds are still around here? I could use a cold one.
I must return home to my boy. He must be worried about me.
No, not again.
Too long!
You can't rush the damn moon!
You're breaking in time!
第一個死，會唔會打翻落嚟㗎？我勁高咯，飛高高，哇！超好笑，特登唔俾你死。 黑人死先啦！我突然醒起呢個梗，都唔係嘅，前面仲有其他機會，其他人死先。點解好似今次個畫面比較光啲咁？冇咗力嘅，佢哋呢個 pose 缺咗一個人。上呢個死亡預告。佢會唔會飛得咁歪啊？笑死！哇！呢個經典吸血鬼女主嘅死法。頂佢呢個樣好似俾人強姦緊，死吧！好智障啊！如果撳唔到佢哋嗰啲姿勢，哇啊！哇！個戒指都穿心喎，勁啊！哇！佢呢個死法好特別，唔係好特別嘅，好令人印象深刻。其實我最唔想實點死，不過都要睇下。哇！頭冇咗一半喎，我得返精神。其實佢哋死嗰個呢度個順序都好似講晒，到底邊個係優先主角。哇！心痛心痛。其實玩咗咁耐，就算佢哋中間有啲好白痴渣嘅行為，都唔係好想佢哋死。佢哋隻眼都冇咗。跟住咧，佢哋5個應該都會變成吸血鬼子係啊，慢慢變，好似阿 Joey 咁。哇！Celine 同 Jason 係同一個死法喎。哇！拖走咗。咁後面啲人員名又揾唔到佢哋。識晒。呢度可唔可以快速閃過啊？唔係好想聽管理員喺度長篇大論，硬係要拖慢嚟講呢。 跟住好似好威嚴咁樣笑。
What a mess that turned out to be. At least your charges cannot suffer any longer. Well, not in this life.
仲會轉世啊！
I look forward to our next encounter. Perhaps I'll choose a story that's a little more homely.
誒，仲會轉世嘅意思係咪話佢哋個模組會喺其他下面嗰幾集會再出現，定係點？
You'll find it extremely hard to leave.
因為上一集呢套佢係搞咗類似呢個所謂轉世嘅故弄玄虛出嚟㗎嘛。雖然最後都係解釋成心臟病，唔係心臟病，精神病。一開始我哋玩呢套以為真係佢哋嘅轉世，唉，結果唔係我一個令人感覺好空虛嘅結果。同埋個女仔真係勁似不乏，我頂唔順。
Did you read the brief? On the flight. How's it going with the analysis team?
Messy. We're still trying to piece it together. The ISG unit was entirely wiped out. We scraped up what we could. I hope that muffin doesn't make a reappearance.
And the entities?
Like nothing we've seen before. Cool check, Jason. First Lieutenant, Marine Force Recon.
The best of the best, huh?
Or so they advertised. KIA.
Cause of death?
The entities got him. Ripped him to shreds.
仲係揾我啊！死無全屍，但係佢成個身體係隆起咗，冇一忽凹落去喎。
If you can believe it. That
You
made
say.
a hell of an impression for Kolchak to go back for him.
You retrieved his body? Show me. What the hell is that? Bag it. I want this area clean for
突
examination.
然中間冇咗個配音。
The analysis team are still pulling specimens from the site. It's carnage down there.
They used dynamite?
We don't know how they got their hands on it.
Shame. His testimony could have been valuable. This is like Winterfold all over again.
Uh-huh. Ah, and here we have Colonel Eric King, our in-house genius. He definitely got more than he bargained for.
Those two were married, right?
In the loosest sense of the word. The entities went to town on him. You sure you want to see the wounds?
I'll take your word for it.
This comes down to Kalis. It mistook the temple for Saddam's weapon depot.
Piece of shit system.
將天神做翻係挖掘呢個古代遺跡嘅系統咪得咯？就好似啱啱偉哥出嚟係為咗醫心臟病啦，後面發覺其他功能，咁咪我嚟做其他功能。但係其實佢哋執到嗰個液體係咩嚟㗎？即係保存嗰個古代人嗰啲液體係嘛？
Well, she should have paid attention to the weather report. You read her profile.
應該先確認啲人系統
Could have gone far.
係咪
If
啊
something？happened. We still on for next Sunday?
Janet's making hot pot. You bet your ass we're on.
哇！佢哋勁冇人性啊！
I'll never get used to
仲喺度話聚會啊、食火鍋
At
啊
least this one was localized.
Small blessings.
So,
同埋呢個黃衫人講嘢嗰啲語氣點睇都似係現實呢個 CIA 做嗰啲嘢啦，即係大家研究過嗰啲非官方證實嘅所謂嘅陰謀論，就大家都知，其實都唔係叫咩陰謀論，啲事實嚟，只不過官方唔承認啫。
You want to know what it means to be a killer? Think of the most profound thing you
嚇！呢個又要強制睇多次。 冇得飛。
The most beautiful thing you've ever created. And I promise you, it's nothing compared to watching the life bleed out of someone. To see the fear in their eyes, to feel them pawing at you for release, to hear them pleading, begging. That's true art. That's what you have to be, an artist. I've left my mark on the world. Have you?
期待佢好似本身話1年出1集，但係好似依家差唔多係年半2年啦。誒，對上嗰集係咪1年前？好似都係1年前，冇咁耐。長做長有，我覺得佢呢個規劃係好嘅，即係俾自己一個即係好 long lasting 嘅一個企劃咯。唔會做完一樣嘢就唔知下一步做咩咁。不如睇埋佢呢個其他介紹，應該係之前嗰啲嘅影片。不過預告其實我都未睇過嘅，可以睇預告。呢啲真係比較第一集我有機會玩，但第二集就未必。睇清楚先，都要睇下有冇時間。或者下年如果冇萬聖節啊、鬼節嗰啲冇咩特別嘅恐怖 game， 我就哇！呢個音樂係咪又有版權？好彩唔係好長，應該冇事嘅。呢個呢個係我哋噶啦，跟住下一個係未睇到嘅。
Everything that one does or doesn't do in one's life will catch up with one eventually. Don't you think?
It pains me to admit, but he's right. There's nowhere else we can go except into that damn town.
Little Hope sure isn't the town it used to be.
What are you? Rational? Emotional? Do you trust your head or your heart?
其實我唔覺得第2集恐怖，佢比較似前面，我覺得佢將嗰5個人個關係處理得係，我覺得係 OK 嘅。但係最後其實呢啲5個人唔存在，我覺得就，唉，你搞嚟廢嘅。
An ancient horror has awoken from its slumber and is hungry for blood.
下一集好似係呢一季嘅最後一集，佢一季有4集，唔知會出幾多季啦。可能反應好就會長出長有。我覺得佢第3集呢一個有做翻嗰種平衡咯，即係真係一個鬼怪，同埋係有刺激，有少少恐怖，有啲懸疑咁樣樣，同埋成個故事都叫做圓到啦。今次個評價應該可以拉翻高佢，所以我覺得如果下一集佢唔係做得太衰嘅話咧，應該都仲會有第2季。咁我哋就下年再玩呢個黑相集啦。今次嘅直播咧就嚟到呢度為止，咁就有收睇嘅人咧就好多謝大家支持到呢度啦。咁就如果對我嘅影片有興趣咧，歡迎 subscribe 啦、comment 同埋 like 啦。咁都歡迎大家留言話俾我知到底有咩可以改進嘅。我哋下次再見，拜拜。